2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful skyline of Denver. Now it's ended.
Kevin,
he is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Porter is out there with Bol. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one, no good. And it's Denver the other way. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
and Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
Porter, no luck. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell.
Magic substitution. Boban Marjanovic.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out. 5 to shoot. Poked away. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assisted by
Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Good job that time by Doncic to keep aware of the clock. Nice job getting the shot off there.
Murray the pass to Porter. He dishes it to Bol. Back to Porter. Pass to Bol. Inside. And the dunk by Bol.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And here is Doncic. He has 5. Here's Finney Smith. Fires the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Porter, no luck.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And the foul on Jamal Murray.
personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Marjanovic with the slam.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray with the bounce pass. And Jokic slams it in.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his
second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Doncic right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney Smith.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Dallas leading by 5. Doncic outside. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
At the line for 2.
Hardaway hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Murray scanning the floor. Really left alone that time. Murray's got his first points in this one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Left side, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now here's Murray. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
The three for Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 10 points.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Barton dishes to Murray. From deep. Jokic. That one's not going to go. And it's Dallas the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Out to Hardaway. Doncic against Murray. Clock at 4. And Doncic gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Murray against Doncic. And Murray. Here we go. And then Murray with the jam.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. So
2 minutes
pick your
remaining
poison.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
And they double up Doncic. The pass to Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Murray outside. The kick out to Barton. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Doncic. To the paint and stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Porter.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Nifty move. And it's good on the way up. Porzingis has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Right wing. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Brown feeling out a bit. Over in the corner, Brown fires from the wing. That one wide left.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half a hundred.
Brunson. No good from outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray, the pass to Najee, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Now Brunson. one, no question, powered it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package. But he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Campazzo's checked in for Jamal Murray. Going inside. Brunson the pass to Brown. Brunson, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Brown against Rivers. The 3. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And then Brown with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Feeds it to Rivers. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Campazzo, the pass to Dozier. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Bullock. He kicks to Brown. Back to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. 3 on the clock. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here he goes. Kleba with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Campazzo. Brunson covering. Rivers gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Denver.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Brunson kicks to Brown. The shake. Second chance effort. And here's Bullock from the arc. And no good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Rivers. Offensive rebound. Campazzo. He's guarded by Bullock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his first
And
personal
you can
foul.
tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the wide open shot for Morris. Buries it from 3-point range. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Doncic with it. He's got 14. Just 3 on the clock, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Murray. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Cole is out there with Porter. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic, and it's good off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic has checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Barton passes to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Marjanovic. And it's Jokic missing. Mavericks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Jokic.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Bol. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Doncic way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Jokic. Outside, Porter. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The 3 for Doncic. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Murray against Doncic. The pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. They get it again. He feeds it to Barton. Jokic trying to free himself up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And here is Murray. The feed to Bol. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Showing he can step up when the team needs a Bol there with a big basket.
The 3 for Doncic. Gallus, no good that time either.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to bring it in down the stretch here.
Gallus has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of the 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Porter dishes to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get on the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Doncic. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Here's Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and they recover it. And a wide open look for Porter. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The three for Doncic. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Marjanovic against Jokic. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Bol. Good!
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates. An excellent passer at his position.
Here's Doncic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Bol. And so it's Denver who comes. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, BA.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Bol in at the power forward. Buries it from 3.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Conley against Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Jokic. Six on the shot clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Outside Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Outside Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets it fly. Here's Gobert. And it's Denver with a rebound. On the wing, Barton. Defended by Bogdanovic. And here's Porter outside. He buries it from 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. All sorts of time. And too long on the shot.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Jokic. Here's Bol. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Back to O'Neal. Conley up top.
2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And here's Jokic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray, no good. Utah trailing here. Gobert passes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
The three from Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Picked his pocket. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic finds Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Conley for 3. Nails it from 3. Conley's got 6.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Murray for 3. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. O'Neal on the wing. Gobert passes to Conley. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Porter. Now Murray. Outside Porter. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray against Conley. Here's Mitchell. From deep. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Gobert with the stuff.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bowl. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Second chance shot. Pass to Rivers. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Conley on the attack. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Mitchell. Fires for 3. Here's Bogdanovic. Over Gordon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
that lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Up and over Gordon. And that one comes up a bit short. Denver has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And again, Denver no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice move. And the layup by Gordon.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah leading. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Morris passes to Gordon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Nuggets, Aaron.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So we conclude the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. The open shot by Ingles. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Out to Gordon. Pass to Rivers. Lots of room. And the shot goes down.
Austin Rivers.
Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Clarkson passes to Gay. Clarkson outside.
Denver foul. Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey. The jump hook. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Got it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now here's Ingles. Guarded closely. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
First team foul.
And it's tied up with that one. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Now here's Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Najee. Back to Morris. For the lead. Utah with the rebound.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Whiteside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
Campazzo's checked in for the Nuggets. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. They now take the lead. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Dozier. To the inside. Here's Campazzo. Back to Gordon. Kept alive. Pass to Campazzo. Tries again. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
On the wing, Ingles. A minute 20 left in the third. Here's Whiteside. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Here's Oni.
Nuggets foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Back to Whiteside. To halt the run. Another shot. Swatted away.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Ingles. From down in the low post, it goes.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
Gordon outside. Back to Campazzo. Fires from deep. And Gordon with the big finish. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Oh, it's stolen. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Denver is shooting a solid 47%, and so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And here's Murray to the middle. Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
At the line for your Nuggets, Aaron Gordon.
Both free throws good from Gordon. Utah has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The shot's good.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Murray against Conley. And here's Jokic outside. And they recover it. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Jokic in the post. Defended by Gobert. Jokic passes to Barton. Goes up again. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Murray passes to Jokic. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Jokic, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Knocked away. Here's the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Barton against Mitchell. Again, it's Utah.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the games.
Murray for 3. Connects from downtown.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Left side Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Murray passes to Jokic. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Outside Murray. Into the lane. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Back to Conley. And stolen by Jokic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Murray passes to Gordon. Jokic against Gobert. It's Jokic, high post. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Barton. The shot. Here's Gobert. Counted.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
And the Nuggets call time here. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now we present our New Balance player of the game, Mike Conley.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Murray to tie it up. Oh my! What a shot! Timeout, timeout. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Timeout called the Jazz.
Utah timeout call.
That's tipped. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got... Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Tip-off goes to Denver. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Jokic, he's open. And another basket from Denver.
The shot selection of Jokic is sublime. So intelligent at recognizing when he should look to score.
Outside Conley, driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
Right side Murray, over to the wing. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Just over a minute into overtime here. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Got a piece of it. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Wide open. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Murray with it. From deep. Jokic. No good that time.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Oh, bangs home the three.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell. Yeah!
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Now Murray. Outside for Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're losing by 4. 16 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what's your take?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfect.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
For the Jets, Royce O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 3. 5 ticks left in OT. Guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Porter finds Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert. Oh, get it out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And so it's Utah. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jokic is out there at Bull. And it's Murray in at point guard.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. They'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes they'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And here are the Suns now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Paul passes to Booker. Right side Crowder. And stolen by Bull. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Murray against Paul. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Bridges finds Booker. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Porter, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket. That time dynamic off the bounce.
Bounce pass from Paul. And Ayton gets double teamed. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder inside. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Porter dishes the ball. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Pass to Booker. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
His first personal foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes.
Jokic draws the double. for three, Murray.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Ball surveying the floor. Ayton inside. Jokic defending. And it's Ayton missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The three. Barton, no luck. Suns trail by 4. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Murray kicks to Barton. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Shoots from the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Ball for three. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. That's good from Paul on the assist from Bridges. And it's a tie ball game.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Has to bowl. Launches a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Murray with it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Jokic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Porter is out there with Bowl. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 7 points in the game. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And Barton throws it down.
The reason Barton makes that play happen is because of the move. He really destroys the defense with his handles there.
Bridges finds Crowder. Ball outside. From the arc, the 11-footer. Crowder with another miss.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Jokic. Hangs. Bull the pass to Jokic. Over Bridges. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton Aiton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Murray surveying the D. Off target with his 3. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Al Paul. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Paul against Morris. Paul kicks to Booker. And the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Crowder with the steal. To the inside. Here's Booker. The feed to Ayton. 3-pointer. Tries again.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Nuggets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Paul against Morris. Kicks to Rivers. Shot clock at 3. Back to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low. Stolen by Rivers. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Paul passes to Booker. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Suns lead by 1. Nuggets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Booker finds Crowder. Clock at 2. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's tipped. And Green gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Payne gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Gordon. Rivers in the corner. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Morris dishes to Green. Back to Morris. To the paint. Here's Najee. Goes back up. That one falls. Najee's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Morris for three. Tipped away. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
The drive by Green.
You really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Dane looking around. Pass to McGee. Now Kaminsky. Now here is McGee. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. Kaminsky misses. The Nuggets leading by 3. Najee passes to Gordon. He kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to Najee. Left side Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but it is still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And McGee kicks to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon. Rebound by the Suns. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
On the wing, Green. Back to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Najee passes to Green. Rivers with it. Denver needs to get off his shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And the basket by Gordon. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yes, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Payne passes to Shamet. Inside to end the drought. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Kaminsky.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Morris with the ball. Outside, Green. Now Morris. Outside, Gordon. To the middle. Here's Najee. Here's Rivers. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Shakes him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Cole is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bridges misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Murray finds Barton. Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Second ball.
Suns trail by 9. Paul with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Barton. Now the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Nuggets on D. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Barton outside, driving inside. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 11. He's off on that one. It's tipped. Crowder with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Murray against Paul. Murray with the bounce pass. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Murray the pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. And now the Suns a fast break. And Ayton throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
The classic big man rim runs. Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Jokic against Paul. Here's Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That's a crafty finish around the basket. Murray fearing nobody on that possession.
Murray against Paul. Bridges outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And he's fouled. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count it.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Here is Porter. No good on the quick 3. And stolen by Bull. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And the touch Bull has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
For Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And Doris, we've got two teams here with very deep rosters. Both can go far down their bench and not lose a beat.
You know, it's so important in the regular season, EA, to have that opportunity. It's never about one or two players. Each of these teams has been built for the long haul of what we know is a grind.
Here's Porzingis following the score by Denver. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Bol, he's checked in for Gordon. Now here's Jokic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barton outside. Pass to Bol. Barton outside. Now Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bol. Pulls it. That one a little long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Doncic outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
It's good on the putback.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For 3, Hardaway, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Now here's Jokic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket pass.
2 minutes remaining in the
Hardaway against Murray.
2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Jokic with it. Jokic is doubled. And here's Barton outside. On target from range.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Doncic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porzingis in the post. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Porzingis. And there's the lob, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Doncic. later on the way. They get it back. Marjanovic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his second personal foul. First.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Pass to Jokic. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Denver. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. 4-3. And it's Doncic missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Barton. He's got 5. Jokic finds Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Outside Murray. From deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow him.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Murray passes to Barton. Now Porter. Here's Bull, defended by Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Jokic gets the bucket.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Fires it. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bull. Pass to Porter. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. It's an even 3-on-3 break. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Bull. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Doncic against Murray. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Bull. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Here's Marjanovic. 5 points in the game. Doncic with it. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Morris outside. No good with the triple. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. From deep. And it's Denver with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses. And the Mavericks with some changes. And the second free throw is good. Now Brunson. Jacks up a 3. It's a tie game in Dallas.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by at most 4 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for this.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. They've got Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Brunson. He takes it in. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances.
Here's Brown. Kleber outside. Brown passes to Brunson. To the paint. Lets it fly. Blocked!
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Here's Dozier. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Brown. Gordon with a steal. To the inside. Here's Najee. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Outside Brunson. Kleber down low. He's working on Morris. The offensive rebound. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Rivers. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's Bullock on the wing. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Denver grabs the miss.
Foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Morris finds Gordon. Back to Morris. Here's the three. Hauled in by Brown.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Rivers. Gordon outside. Here's Dozier. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The drive by Bullock, and that one good. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Najee, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He drops it from range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Morris, and he drives in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Brunson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Morris against Brunson, down low. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. When weird plays happen, you don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Morris. Here's Najee. Pass to Dozier. The Nuggets need to get one up. The shot by Najee, no good. And here's Brunson from the arc. Offensive board. And no good. It could go. No luck on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Barton. Inside, here's Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Doncic with it. Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
They kick it out to Murray. From deep, Barton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Doncic outside. Uncovered. Another miss by Doncic.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now here's Murray. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Doncic against Murray. Three-pointer. Another miss by Doncic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Barton. Murray passes to Gordon. Shot left block. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Murray against Doncic. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, how about the defense? And then the finish on the other end. Aaron Gordon making plays for his team.
Doncic against Murray. Shot to stop the run. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Marjanovic. Now Doncic, defended by Murray.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now here's Doncic. Nice open look, but it's no good. Outside Porter. And Gordon with the big finish.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Doncic, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Nikola Jokic. That's it.
That one's good from Hardaway.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barton finds Murray. O'Neal with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Over to the wing. Conley for three. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Over Jokic. Back to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. The shot. Gobert trying to get open, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Denver with the ball. Murray right side. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic missing. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the left iron. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barton. That misses off the backboard.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
O'Neal with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The shot's good.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Martin surveying the floor. Now Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Great open look there. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Gordon against Bogdanovich. Pass to Jokic. Martin from outside. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Murray kicks to Porter. And here's Barton. Clock is at 3. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic with the bucket.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Mitchell outside. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And it shoots all the other way. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. There's the pass to Jokic. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Murray against Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Shoots. Here's Gobert, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
A good close contest so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Denver in the lead. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Mitchell against Rivers. There's O'Neal with the 3. Conley inside the line. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
On the wing, Green. Here's Najee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mitchell finds Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
The Nuggets trail. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Morris passes to Najee. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Passes it to Rivers. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Drills the baseline jumper. Jokic has got 6. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Nuggets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Puts up a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. 5 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Jokic finds Porter. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jokic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Utah leading by 7. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. Conley dishes to O'Neal. There's the triple. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray right side. Here's Jokic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to just...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. The hit of the Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might,
and we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Conley for 3. Utah gets it back. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal for the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Conley against Murray. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. Nice move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Here's Morris. Sinks that one from the post.
Morris.
Utah with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Morris against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Green. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Green, Haji, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Bol, he's checked in for Green.
Bol.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. For the finish, and the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 13. The pass to Dozier. Down low. Najee, good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Oney. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here is Whiteside to the inside. Gay. A reverse. Whiteside trying to break free. Gay misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
He's to the hoop. Dozier can't get it to go. Utah leading by 11. Passes to Oney. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Left side, Clarkson. Over Morris. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Here's Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jokic. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Nuggets foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
He's off on the first.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. To the middle, and stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Pass to Gay. To the paint. Here's Oney. He's covered by Murray. The shot by Oney, no good. Here's Barton. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets trail by 11. Down low. Here's Porter. Kicks it to Gordon. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The pass to Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Murray against Conley. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Conley dishes to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Murray against Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Conley with the three. Connects from three-point range.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray against Conley. Back to Murray for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Goes back up. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
A lot of times Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Ball. In for the Nuggets. Bol.
Conley against Murray. On the wing, Porter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Conley against Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Murray kicks to Bol. Barton passes to Jokic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. It's deflected.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Jokic gets him to go.
Boy, the Joker will hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Conley against Murray. Pass to O'Neal. Doubled by Murray. Jokic against Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Driving in. And the pass to Mitchell. Oh, good on the three.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
The dish to Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your...
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Ball with it. Outside Booker. Off the mark there with a 3. Right side Murray. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Paul. From deep three-point range. Crowder. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. For 3. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Now here's Porter. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton. Murray finds some space. Goes back up. There's the 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off it.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Now here's Booker. Down low. Here's Crowder. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Gordon. Jokic against Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
The first free throw is good. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do 1 push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra-competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
Now here's Paul. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining.
Martin, the pass to Porter. Up and over Crowder. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, that's a bomb from Chris Paul. This guy is simply superb from distance.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Murray against Paul. Left side, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver in the lead. Barton with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Back to Barton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Ayton, covered by Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap. Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Murray. From deep, tipped. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Denver.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in a good situation, up by 13 points. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Rejected by Jokic. They get it back. And there it is for him. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 8.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Paul against Murray. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. For 3, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Crowder missing. Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Here's Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Yep, that one goes.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Murray passes to Barton. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Ayton finds Bridges. Here's Crowder.
2 minutes remaining.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Stolen by Booker. In transition. Here come the Suns. Here's Ayton. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. He's covered by Ayton. Shoots inside. Here's Dozier. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Paul against Morris. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Denver grabs the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Rivers. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Suns trailing. It's stolen by Green. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Now Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Morris against Paul. Green. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jeff Green.
And both free throws good for Green. 40 seconds left in the first half. Morris against Paul. Outside Booker. The three. Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Najee. Puts it up from 15. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to Morris. And so it's Denver, up by a healthy.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And
if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Here's Shamet. Kept alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Morris. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. To the inside. Stolen by Payne. In transition. Here come the Suns. And here is Kaminsky. Back to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. And there's a 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
Denver in the lead. Morris with it. Takes it inside. It's good.
Monte Morris.
Morris has got 4 points this quarter. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Here's Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Rivers' shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Here's Dozier, covered by Johnson. And there's the drive. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. 5 to shoot. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Payne outside. Denver grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Najee. Ooh, poked away. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Morris outside. To the middle. And yep, it's good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Morris on the wing. Fires the 3. The ball's knocked loose. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Johnson. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Morris. And too long on the shot. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. McGee passes to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Morris. And the layup is good off the glass. Morris has got 6 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Payne. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. Misses the layup. Up top, Morris. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Denver, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. We've got Cameron Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Murray. Left side, Porter from deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Crowder right side. Bridges outside. Gordon against Crowder. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Murray passes to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Gordon. Jokic up top. Shot is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And Jokic's decision making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Bridges with it. He's guarded by Porter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul against Murray. 4 on the clock. Shot from 16. Porter with the steal. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
It's Bridges on the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Barton pulls it in. For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Over Paul. And it's Denver with another.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Paul for 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Paul against Murray. From downtown. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside for Porter. Back to Murray. From behind the arc. The shot off that time. The Suns running out of time. Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Gordon with a steal.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Murray against Paul. Barton, the pass to Porter. From outside the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And here are the Nuggets now. 10-point lead. Here's Gordon. Puts the move on. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.